Question number 6. How often do I have to come to class? Now this sounds a little bit like a question that might be asked from the back seat of the bicycle when the learner feels like someone is making them go to school. But let's answer it anyways. Everyone that comes to ESU has a goal that they are trying to reach, a dream that they're trying to make come true. In most cases, we want to reach that goal or make that dream come true as soon as possible. The slide that you're looking at has the title Momentum. Momentum is the idea that something wants to keep doing what it's already doing. When the rock is standing still, it wants to stay standing still. When the rock is rolling, it wants to keep rolling. That's why it takes so much energy to get it going when it's standing still. But once it's moving, it's easier to keep moving because momentum says it wants to keep doing what it's doing. In the picture on the screen, the person is getting the rock rolling. It takes a lot of energy to get it going, but once it gets going, it's not that hard to keep it going. But once the person stops rolling it, the rock slows down and stops, and then there's lots of effort to get it going again. Learning is a bit like this. It can take a lot of energy to get started on a topic and to get started with a rhythm of learning. But once you get a rhythm of learning going, it's easy to keep it going. But if you slow down or stop, even for a few days, it takes more energy to get it started again. So if we change the question to this, how often should I be working on learning in order to reach my goal? Then the answer to that question is as much as you can possibly afford. If you can come 4 days a week, that's great. If you can come to class and then do homework when you're not at school, that's even better. If you can only come 2 days, well, then we can work with that. But it might take even more than double the amount of time to get the learning done. And it will be much harder to keep the ball rolling because there are breaks of many days between the learning. So in short, at ESU, we ask you to tell us how often you can come to class, and then we will expect you to follow the schedule that you have set for yourself. We will also expect you to call or to text or to email if you can't make it in when we're expecting you. These are the same expectations that you would find at a job. If you already have the habit of being somewhere regularly on time, you'll have no trouble with this. If you do not have the habit of being somewhere regularly and on time, then let ESU be the place where you practice this so that you can become better and better, and this becomes a new habit. The habit of being somewhere regularly and on time is the kind of habit that helps learning happen. It's also the kind of habit that helps us to keep a job once we get one.